Villagers, thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. If you are new here, you are welcome to my channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and so you never miss a breakdown of the critical shifts happening across our continent. The government of Mali has just taken a massive unprecedented step in its ongoing war against destabilization. In an official agent state broadcast, the military leadership in Bamako issued a sweeping communique that targets the very head of the snake. They have placed massive multi-billion CFA franc bounties on the heads of 7 top insurgent and separatist leaders who have plagued the Sahel region for over a decade. This is not just a standard military notice. This is an all-out intelligence offensive. The Ministry of Security and Civil Protection is openly calling on the civilian population to become active participants in national defense. They are offering life-changing financial rewards for reliable, actionable information that leads to the arrest or neutralization of these men. Let's look closely at who is on this list, because the names reveal a sophisticated understanding of how the networks of T and separatists overlap in Mali. At the very top of the list is Ayad Ag Ghali, also known as Abu al-Fadal. The Malian government has placed a staggering 2 billion CFA franc bounty on his head. For context, Ag Ghali is a veteran mastermind behind the permanent state of insecurity in the north. He is the leader of the GN, you understand, the powerful Al-Qaeda coalition in the Sahel. By putting the highest bounty on him, Bamako is signaling that they recognize him as the ultimate political and ideological threat to the Malian sovereignty. His bounty is set at 1.5 billion CFA francs. Kaufa is the leader of the Masi Katiba, the brutal GN affiliate operating primarily in the central Mali, while Ghali manages the broader strategy from the shadows of the north. Kaufa is the tactical commander fueling the devastating communal conflicts and attacks in the agricultural heartland of the country.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome to this special update on the government communique, the content of which follows: Ministry of Security and Civil Protection in the fight against terrorism and the preservation of national security. The government of the Republic of Mali informs the public that a financial reward is offered to anyone providing reliable, relevant, and actionable information leading to the arrest or neutralization of the individuals designated below. So, Allah Ijaka Tanfala. These individuals are actively sought by the competent services for their alleged involvement in the planning, organization, and execution of terrorist acts that have harmed the security of people and property on the national territory. The government calls on the population to be vigilant and to collaborate with the security armed forces by providing any information that could help locate them. This concerns Mr. Yad Ag Ali alias Abu al-Fadel, 2 billion CFA francs. 2. Mr. Hamadun Hassan Sankare Bari, alias Hamadou Koufa, alias Mobbo, 1,500 million CFA francs. Mr. Abdoulaye Mahamadou Bekay Diallo, alias Doule Bib de Nampala, alias Sedi, 1,500 million CFA francs. Mr. Algabas Agintala, 1 billion CFA francs. Mr. Sedan Aghita, alias Hotman Al-Hansari, alias Abdel Hakim Al-Kidali, alias Al-Kaira Wani, 500 million CFA francs. Number 6, Mr. Bilal Ag-Sharif, 500 million CFA francs. Number 7, Mr. Abderrahmani Al-Batna Al-Jazairi, 500 million CFA francs. We recall the content of the communique. In the context of the fight against terrorism and the preservation of national security, the government of the Republic of Mali informs the public that a financial reward is offered to anyone providing reliable, relevant, and actionable information leading to the arrest or neutralization of the individuals designated below. These individuals are actively sought by the competent services for their alleged involvement in the planning, organization, and execution of terrorist acts that have harmed the security of people and property on the national territory. The government calls on the population to be vigilant and to collaborate with the security armed forces by providing any information that could help locate them. This was done in Bamako on June 4, 2026. That's all for this special report. Thank you for watching.
The Malian authorities are saying that these 7 people have made the country a living hell. They are stopping at nothing. So they are asking every citizen in Mali to make sure you also contribute your part so that they safeguard their country, take their security into their own hands and sovereignty into their own hands. Because according to the Malian authorities, these people will stop at nothing. And at the end of the day, who is benefiting? The African continues to lose. So the Malian state is no longer making a soft distinction between secular rebels and jihadist fighters. If you take up arms against the state, you are treated as a threat to national security, regardless of your tribal lineage. The message is simple. Anybody at all that is fighting against the welfare of the country, you have become an of the country, because the time has come for them to wake up and make sure that they fight these people head on. So this money that they are offering is a life-changing money. That if you have any information, their hideout, their location, whatever means necessary, you can make sure that you give out the information to them so they take proper action. The Malian authorities, the army is saying that they will no longer allow people to destroy the nation. Like one time, the president of Niger said, mostly they use people who still do not understand the struggle against the nation. So if we are saying we want our own sovereignty, yet we allow ourselves to be used against that same sovereignty to benefit other people, then we still haven't understood the struggle. Because if we do, this is the time we would have united with the leaders to cause a change in our respective countries. So this is a message to all the citizens in Mali and the Sahel states that this is the time you also need to play your part in securing your countries. The message is simple. We are all to contribute our quota. We all have a responsibility towards the state, and ours is to help the leaders to cause a change. If we think that we have nothing to offer the state, then the time for us to wake up is now. Every single one of us has a responsibility towards the state, and ours is to make sure that the state progresses. The state can never progress when we ourselves are fighting against the state, and that is why they are asking all the citizens in Mali to make sure that you also contribute to the fight against people who are causing the destabilization. Our journey to freedom wouldn't be easy because we will still have these people coming until we are able to fight like the way China, Russia, Iran, we will never have our peace of mind. So the message goes to everybody. Let's unite to cause a change, to protect our motherland. This is the only place that we have. Africa is our only continent. If we don't fight to protect it, then who else will protect our motherland for us? We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall. And united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, and in Mali.